All right, guys, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marv and Mike Molyneux. All right, guys, so rapid fire, super quick segment. I got my stopwatch right here. Let's talk some rapid fire, some NFL topics from this past week. One guy who has been in the news all offseason long, Antonio Brown, my man. So right now, the big news with him, besides the helmet, is that he called out Big Ben this week. Big Ben basically said that he regrets calling out Antonio Brown at the end of the Denver Broncos game last season. People remember that little skirmish they had on the sideline where Big Ben was yelling at him. And and then Antonio Brown tweeted, because he saw the tweet. He said, "Never friends." Oh, because Big Ben said that he ruined a friendship there, or that ruined a friendship. He said, "Never friends, just had to get my ends. Shut up already." So, guys, real quick, let's say 10, 20-second answers here. Marv, is AB in the right? Is he fine with saying this, or should he just shut up?
AB just keeps making things worse for him when he keeps talking, but Big Ben's not helping either. Big Ben's been flip-flopping ever since the offseason about his feelings about AB, whether he remembers why AB was mad or he doesn't remember what. Now he's sad, tomorrow he won't be sad. They just both need to just go their separate ways and leave it alone.
Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, real talk. I think both of them need to just shut the hell up, to be honest. If they get asked in the media about one or the other, just literally deflect the question and move on. They're on two separate teams. It's all old news. It's last season. Both of them need to let it go.
If it wasn't just so consistent, if we weren't dealing with a couple weeks ago with this guy throwing temper tantrums over not being able to wear the helmet that he wants to wear, I think it might be a little different. But I'm sick of AB. I love guys who cause drama. So keep causing the drama if you want, because I don't care. You're on the Raiders. Do you destroy the Raiders if you want? I think Antonio Brown and John Gruden is an insane combination to put on one team together. But I mean, AB, realistically, you just got to stop talking, get a shut up. And you're right. Big Ben's got it too. Just don't talk about each other.
Yeah,
That's it. Just don't talk about each other. All right. Before we move on, Patriots Roundtable is powered by betonline.ag. Go to betonline.ag and use promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. Go use promo code CLNS50 to claim your welcome bonus. That is CLNS50. All right, so Keenan Allen now. The question here is, should Keenan Allen get ripped for what he said about Carli Lloyd? So now Carli Lloyd apparently is getting some attention after she kicked that 55-yard field goal, and she would consider playing for the NFL. I think it's a very cool idea. But Keenan Allen, a little different take on things. He said, quote, in a tweet after, this is the tweet from the video showing Carli Lloyd kick, "Sounds sweet till somebody blocked the kick and all of a sudden she on defense. Would be like that stampede scene in The Lion King." She gotta love a good Lion King reference. She got a boot though, so he recovered there. So, Mike, what do we think? Should Keenan Allen get dragged for this comment?
I mean, I think Keenan Allen could have probably stated it much better.
Could have said it better.
Could have said it better, but in all honesty, I think what he was trying to say is it probably wouldn't be in the best interest for her to take the field with a bunch of grown men, a lot of them weighing 300 plus pounds, some of them. It probably wouldn't be in her best interest to stay on the field. If she were to kick the ball, a field goal, kickoff, whatever, she would just need to get off the field as fast as possible to avoid anything. Even if the kick gets blocked, just dive on the floor and lay there till everybody goes by and move out the way. But I hear what Keenan Allen is trying to say. Yeah, he shouldn't catch any flack, but what he said was kind of could have been worded better.
Marv, what do you think?
Listen, guys, I mean, having Carli in the NFL would be dope. Everyone would love it. Having a woman kid out, it'd be awesome. But Keenan Allen is saying what we all thinking at the end of the day. She is a woman. If something were to happen, some type of mess up, and she would need to, try to defend or get in the way somehow, she could get seriously hurt. Not saying that a woman can't play NFL, but these are grown, Mike said it, 200, 300 plus men who are going to do whatever it takes to win the game or get the football. So it just will get very dangerous. And if something happens to Carli Lloyd, then what is the news going to say? What's the whole outbreak's going to happen? Is why was she out there in the first place?
Carli Lloyd versus Vince Wilfork would be a show.
Oh, And maybe she'll hold her own. But Keenan Allen was just trying to be funny, but he was also saying something that was in the back of everyone's head, like this could be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna come out and say that, at least word it a little different. Maybe not Stampede, although Stampede Lion King reference, it's pretty funny. But I mean, that's in. If you are not saying that there is a worry if she were to be on the field and all of a sudden her team's on defense, you're lying. You're
Yeah.
lying because again, I just brought up Vince Wilfork. There are a lot of guys who are the size of Vince Wilfork. There are a
And
lot of guys the
fast.
size of J.J. Watt. Sure, I'm sure she could hold her own with some of the guys. I'm sure, but there are also some guys that
And
look.
Gostkowski.
I'm a 230-pound guy. I'm not holding my own against these people. These people are gonna kill me. Okay. Could she kick my ass? Most likely. I'm kind of soft, but but look, Keenan Allen's just saying, Marv, like you said, what a lot of people have already said on Twitter, but he just didn't really say it as elegantly. I would love to see her in the NFL. I would love to see her kick some field goals. I mean, you guys, Steven Gostkowski, we've had our discussions here about Steven
Oh,
Gostkowski.
she can come kick in New England anytime.
Exactly. Bring in
Uh,
Carli Lloyd if you want. But look, the fact of the matter is, she could get crushed if the ball gets defended or blocked, and all of a sudden she has to defend. I'm assuming they won't use her on kickoffs,
she better not be nowhere near a damn kickoff team.
but it would be a scene. And look, if she could do it, great, whatever, fine, awesome. That's what we would like to see. But
Absolutely, yes.
reality, be careful.
We just want safety in the sport as much as possible.
It's these are
She's
big
she's
scary men.
she's
And I don't
Captain America. We can't have her out there getting hurt. We need her.
exactly. Although I would like to see her like that 55-yard field goal is pretty sick.
It looks good. Looks good.
All right, last real quick, 20 seconds each. The NFL's got a little running back holdout issue right now. Ezekiel Elliott and Melvin Gordon. Guys, what do you think about this holdout situation? Are both of them in the wrong? Or one of them in the wrong? One of them in the right? Should these guys just shut up and just play with their contracts that they have right now? What do you think? Mike, we will start with you.
I think both of those athletes have showed with their play that they deserve a raise. And I don't see it wrong for any player trying to get their money. And if one team is not willing to pay it, I guarantee you someone will. So these guys holding out, or like in Melvin Gordon's case, requesting a trade, like I said, if one team's not willing to pay, some team will. So do what you can to put money in your pocket to take care of yourself, your family, and everything else around you. I don't see these guys in the wrong at all.
All right, Marv, what do you think?
They're not at the wrong. Mike said it well. And we got to start really thinking about how we revisit these running back contracts, especially their rookie contracts. It's very low. We know how rookies' lifespans are. I mean, running back position, the lifespan of is very short. They're trying to get their bread and they're trying to get it now. And I don't blame them. If you outperform your contract, especially your rookie contract, you should try to revisit and get it better to where it fits you. I have no problem with either running backs. I hope they do get paid.
See, with Melvin Gordon, I think that he's 26. He's on the last year of his deal. He's certainly outperformed his contract. I think it's definitely time for him to get a raise. So I'm absolutely with him there. But Ezekiel Elliott, and look, huge Ezekiel Elliott fan. Drafted him when he was a rookie in fantasy football. He won me that fantasy football season. Love Zeke. But the guy's 24 years old. He's got 2 years left on his deal. I think that after this season, it would be fine because then you have a year left on your contract. But do it again this year. Prove that you can be the highest, because Zeke's thing is he wants to be the highest paid running back in the NFL. And does he deserve it? Yeah, possibly. But
You
work for
can't
one
name
more
you
year.
can't name many running backs over Zeke.
No, you can't. You can't. But I think it's more reasonable with 1 year left on your contract because you don't want to hit free agency the next year. If you want to stay with that team, you can re-up and get that big contract. He's got 2 more years left on the deal. I do think running back contracts, rookie contracts especially, should be shortened a little bit, maybe to 3 years.
Definitely
But
needs to be revisited.
it's definitely got to be talked about maybe in the next CBA. But with Zeke, I think that if he were to perform at a high level again this season, then that way, now all of a sudden you got a different conversation. This guy should be the highest paid in the NFL. Again, should he be already? Yeah, probably. But 2 years left on the contract. Play 1 more year, then we'll be good. All right, guys, that was the CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Again, Nick Qualia, Marv Azan, and Mike Molyneux. Guys, we got one more week where we're not talking about the past week's game. I mean, I guess next week we could talk about the preseason games, but I'm assuming
I doubt it.
I'm assuming next Wednesday. I don't think we want to talk about half the guys who are getting cut. So we'll start talking about the season. We'll preview the season, and we're going to have some nice, big, long shows coming up. Again, Nick Qualia, Marv, Mike Molino. Guys, we will talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.